Assistant Clerk Alvarado, can you call the committee hold to order, please?
First item, or roll call.
Roll call.
Sorry. Lennon,
He's here.
Roywood,
Here.
Leha,
Here.
Fate,
Here.
Pabon,
Here.
Ruiz, Aranella,
Here.
Carmichael,
Here.
7 present.
I'd like to excuse Lennon. I'd like to excuse Alderman Lennon.
Alderman Lennon is here.
Yes, he has an issue right now.
Okay, so you're excusing Alderman Lennon and Ruiz?
Ruiz.
Motion to
Okay.
I'm
And
sorry.
Ruiz too.
motion to excuse Alderman Lennon Ruiz by Ornella, seconded by
Second. Second.
Pabon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, we have two items on the committee of the whole agenda tonight. The first is the 2024 CDBG Action Plan Amendment. Assistant Director Powers? Make sure your mic is on, please.
Is this thing on? It's on. Hi. Okay, so we're just amending our PY 2024 action plan to reallocate unused funds from our previous years. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Towards sidewalk replacement. As a result, we increased the funding for sidewalks from $200,000 to $362,455.97. So an increase of $162,455.97.
That's the only amendment.
That's it.
Anybody have any questions?
Have we been hitting that number that we've previously allocated every year?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that's only for the CDBG area, don't forget
Right,
now.
right.
That's not the 50/50 program.
Right.
So,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Anybody else have any questions?
Monies we didn't use in other areas, correct?
Yeah, so it was just leftover
Put it
money.
all together and going for sidewalks.
Yeah, just because we have such a bigger area that we can cover.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Next on the agenda is the health insurance renewal discussion. Mr. Toka from Berwyn Insurance and Financial. You have your black binders on your desk.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am here to present you a 2025 health, dental, life, and vision insurance renewal. As the mayor said, the packets in front of you have all the pertinent information for all of them. If you'd like to look through them as I go through all the numbers. I will start with the health insurance, Blue Cross and Blue Shield. If you remember from last year, we did have a 18.16% or 18.6% increase initially, and it was because of the massive amount of claims. There was also quite a few large claims. There are 8 ongoing large claims, which will continue for the foreseeable future. And for reference, groups of this size average 2 ongoing large claims, so you're 400% higher. On top of that, there were 35 other large claims that may or may not have continued into 2024. We did get relief from the 18.6% to 9.9, with the caveat that if the claims didn't decrease even slightly, that it would be an unfavorable renewal this year. They did not decrease. The ongoing large claims are still at 8, and we went from 35 to 40 other large claims. That totaled just over $5 million in claims for just the high claims alone, which is about 30% of what the total claims are for the whole year. On top of that, all the claims increased. The total value of the claims increased by 11.9%, and the pharmaceutical claims increased by 5%. So there was a significant increase across the board on everything. And actually, Blue Cross Blue Shield has been operating at a loss for the past 2 years with the city of Berwyn because these claims have been so high, and we did negotiate them down. And that was their justification for this year for a 28.8% increase. We immediately took that to market. We went to Humana, but they're no longer in the large group health insurance business. We went to United Healthcare, to Aetna, and to Cigna, and all 3 refused to quote because the claims were too high. They wouldn't be competitive. Some of their rates were even higher than what Blue Cross was offering. We had no leverage, but we did go back to Blue Cross and we negotiated 7 points off the 28.8%. So we got them down to 21.8%, which saves approximately $920,000 for the year. Moving on to dental, Aetna, we're kind of in the same situation on a much smaller financial scale. The claims for last year increased by 21.9%, and they came to us with a proposed renewal rate of 24.93. We once again took that to market. There are not many companies that can actually match the benefit and the network. However, Blue Cross and Blue Shield did come very close, and we used that kind of as ammunition to negotiate the 24.93 down to 12.18%, which is a savings approximately of $30,000 for the year. For the good news, the life insurance is still on a rate guarantee, so there is a pass on the life insurance rates. And for the vision insurance for VSP, this is the first year there's an actual renewal. We were on a 3-year rate guarantee from the introduction of this plan, and they have offered a pass on the rates as well as a 4-year rate guarantee. So for the next 4 years, VSP will not increase the rates. This was a rough renewal this year, as it was somewhat expected. However, we did do everything we could to get the relief we did, which saved approximately $950,000 from the initial proposed renewals. And the silver lining is that as long as there is not a drastic increase in claims again this year, we will have a much more favorable renewal for next year. So with that said, it is the recommendation of Berwyn Insurance and Financial that the City of Berwyn renews all current lines of insurance.
Questions?
So these are all healthcare, this 5 million is all healthcare stuff?
That's, the 5 million is just the high claimants. So there are 8 individuals that are in the large claims, which is anything over 50,000. I think 5 of them were above the stop loss, somewhere near 300,000 plus. A couple at 75, 125,000. And then the other high claimants are the ones that are not going to be expected to be continuing. They may still, but yeah, there were 40 of those as well. So between those 48 individuals, that was 5 million.
So my anticipation when I first discussed this was that the high claims were retirees that were COBRAing. It's not true. They're active. They're active employees. The sad part of it is obviously they cannot tell me names of people so I can look into situations. But I have the numbers, but I don't know who it relates to, and I can't do anything about it except to try and educate a little more our employees with respect to the healthcare system. Because at this point, pharmaceuticals, everything's going up also. The cost of care, pharmaceuticals, everything is going up. One of the things that concerned me the most was on the pharmaceuticals, which doesn't really bring a big dollar amount. A lot of people have Ozempic. Ozempic is only good if you have diabetes. That's the only way Blue Cross Blue Shield will pay for it. But so many doctors will write a prescription for this even if people are not diabetic. That's the unfortunate thing we have with the medical industry. So we've got to look into this somewhat. The finance department is aware of the potential increase in the premium. I've already explained that to them. We're going to try and review and see what we need to do. But the bigger problem is how do we address people's use of the medical system and the medical system itself, which I can't do anything about, I don't think. So
Yeah, I mean, there are some of the large claims on there, quite a few that are unavoidable, and there are some like long-term terminal illnesses and whatnot, and that's understandable, but there are quite a few that are avoidable through proper education for
Right.
how to properly go about this rather than going and seeking care for every single thing and racking up, 100,000 plus every year for medical care.
and in order to read the description of the medical care, you need a doctor to translate because so much of it says the exact same language that I couldn't tell you what it really relates to. So I'd have to get a translation of that so I can at least see what he's talking about, those areas that can maybe through education not abuse the system.
I think we get a discount for workout places through our insurance, don't we?
Correct.
Do all the employees know this?
We've sent these
Actually-
out consistently, with emails. There is a workout program that,
Our administrator advises of the EAP plans, workouts, and she sends emails all the time about that stuff.
Yeah, you can get a pretty decent discount
Yes.
with your card and stuff.
Correct.
the last, I believe it was $25 or $30 a month, and you can use anyone who participates with that program through Blue Cross, and it is the majority of gyms in the area.
Do we have hate to ask, a rough idea on numbers or no?
As far as
5
what
million,
it's gonna
6
cost?
million?
what the cost is?
Yeah.
It's in a sheet.
Oh, it is here? I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
The last page breaks it all down.
Okay, it's broken down here, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mayor. Okay.
So finance is already working on what we
They're
need to
working on
do.
it?
They're working on that already. I advised them last week what I knew the premium rate to be. On Thursday, I think, I talked to Monica, and finance knows what they need to do. And then what we need to do from there is the employee's portion of the premium is obviously 12.5%, so that's gonna continue. And that could be an education for the employee, because more is gonna be coming out of their check for their portion of the premium. So we'll have to look at that too. Any other questions?
How does our increase compare to kind of what you're seeing across the board?
So this year, I actually spoke to our reps about this, and this is a bit of an anomaly because the large majority, above 80% of the groups in the area at this same level are increasing drastically as well. We might be a tiny bit more, they won't give you exact numbers, but we may be a bit more just because we reduced our rate last year by almost 10%. And in doing so, hoping that we wouldn't have such an increase in our claims this year, and we did. So that other 9% is also coming back to bite us now. But everyone in the area has been increasing significantly, and they have people who are actually looking into the data on that and can't pinpoint why. They're saying, oh, maybe it was because people couldn't get appointments in 2020, 2021, and 2022, and then it backed up. And
The whole, so if we can move to adjourn, please.
I motion.
Second.
Marinella by Pabon to adjourn the committee of the whole. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. See you back at 8 o'clock.
So this is the power button. You turn that on. That you're all set for a meeting. So that goes in there. Nope.
Nope, oh,
You put that in earphones. Goes in here for the mic. And then I usually clip it right to the name tag.
Oh.
Because that way it's directional and it catches everybody's voice. Okay, so when he starts the meeting, you just hit record. Look, now
Cool. Sound good? Hey, yeah.
I saw that agenda which what was discussed at your meeting,
Which one?
the board meeting.
When?
Police were there.
Oh, the safety meeting,
Yeah,
public
okay,
safety
safety
meeting, yeah.
The last item on there was about the fireworks. Make sure that's why people know that if they call the police
Yeah.
for fireworks and they don't see people blowing off the fireworks.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything about fireworks.
Yeah, the last item was about fireworks.
Where was that?
At your safety meeting.
Where did I post that?
The police gave me a sign.
Oh,
Okay,
got it. I didn't even hear that. I must not.
so, but just so they know,
Yeah,
if they call the police about fireworks,
yeah,
and the police get there and they
Okay.
don't see the people doing it,
yeah,
and they point them out and they want them
yeah.
cited,
Right,
they have to come to court.
Right,
If
right.
they don't, the case is gonna be
right.
tossed
Yep,
out.
I've seen
That's
it. Yep. I had a
Okay.
neighbor who reached out who had to go and do the witness on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
just as long as
Yeah.
they know this.
Right, right.
Okay,
I appreciate it. I was so confused. I was like, I don't remember saying anything about fireworks. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Here, Amelia.
You got a big motion you're making?
Assistant Clerk, can we call the council meeting to order, please?
Lennon,
Here.
Roywood,
Here.
Leisure,
Here.
Fate,
Here.
Pabon,
Here.
Ruiz, Aaronella,
Here.
Carmichael.
Here.
If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, and please remain standing. If we could please keep in our thoughts and prayers all the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum, please step forward to the open mic, please. Make sure that mic is on, Yadi, please.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Yadira Padilla and I'm a First Ward resident. I just want to invite everyone to the Morton Staff versus Berwyn PD fundraiser taking place at Morton West High School tomorrow from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., 2400 Home Avenue. People can enter through the main gym and it will be free entry with student ID. There will also be prize opportunity for people who attend. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else from the audience? Natalia?
Good evening, Council. My name is Natalia Perez, and I'm here to inform an upcoming event at the Berwyn Public Library on April 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be a Medicare fraud prevention workshop for people to go to, and there will be a special presentation from the Latino Core Study from Rush University and Community Resources from Solutions for Care. Walk-ins are welcome, and no registration is required. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else from the audience for open forum? Alderman, anything for open forum? Okay, hearing none. Item C1, please.
Item C1 is the regular city council minutes of March 11th, 2025.
I'll make a motion to amend I-1. Alderman Leha made the motion and Lennon second.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, second by Carmichael to amend item I1 of the minutes seconded by Alderman Lennon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Do I have a motion on the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Ornella to approve the minutes as amended of the meeting of March 11, 2025. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item D1, please.
Item D1 is a communication submitted by Public Works Director Schiller regarding the results of the bid opening for landscape maintenance and watering.
It'd be my motion to concur and accept Director Schiller's approval of the 2025 landscape maintenance and watering for Roosevelt Road, Cermak Road, Depot District, and Ogden Avenues to J&D Services for the total amount of $53,929 plus additional costs for mulch and plant replacement.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Pabon to concur with Director Schiller and award the 2025 landscape maintenance and watering for Roosevelt, Cermak, Depot, and Ogden to J&D Services for the total cost of $53,929 plus whatever cost for the mulch and plant replacement. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Boywood.
Aye.
Leja.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, motion passed. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is a communication from the mayor. It's a proclamation congratulating Matthew Corey. And-
Could you read the proclamation, please?
Yes. Whereas Matthew Corey resides in Berwyn with his parents, Jason and Kelly Corey, and sister, Caitlin Corey, and whereas Matthew James Corey began his scouting journey in 2nd grade, joining Cub Scout Pack 31. And whereas advancing through the ranks and earning the Arrow of Light, Matthew Corey crossed over to Scout Troop 31, charted to Concordia Lutheran Church of Berwyn. And whereas Matthew transferred to Scout Troop 24, charted to Riverside Presbyterian Church to continue his scouting career. And whereas through Troop 31 and Troop 24, Matthew had the opportunity to have many weekend and summer camp experiences. And whereas Matthew held several leadership positions and participated in many service projects to the community, and whereas Matthew's Eagle project was to collect musical instruments to be donated to School District 100 music program. And whereas Matthew earned many merit badges, and after passing his Eagle Scout Board of Review, was awarded the rank of Eagle Scout on December 9th, 2024. And now, therefore, let it be proclaimed that Mayor Robert J. Lavero and the City of Berwyn Council members congratulate Matthew Corey on becoming an Eagle Scout in Berwyn and wish him the best of luck in all his future endeavors.
I'll make that motion to adopt this proclamation. Congratulate Matthew Corey on becoming an Eagle Scout, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Leisure, to adopt the proclamation, congratulate Matthew on becoming an Eagle Scout, fix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Matthew? Matthew, you have to do so much more to become an Eagle Scout than what I became an Eagle Scout. You have to do these projects now. We never had to do that, so congratulations to you. Item F2, please.
Item F2 is a communication from the mayor. It is an extension to the appointment of Michael K. Bain to the Fire and Police Commission.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lovero's reappointment of Michael K. Bain as a 3-year full-term member of the Fire and Police Commission, the term to expire on May 24, 2028.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Pabon, to concur with the reappointment of Michael Bain for a 3-year full-term member of the Fire and Police Commission, expiring on May 24th, 2028. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Michael, you don't have to get sworn in again, so you're good. Item F3, please.
Item F3 is a communication submitted by the mayor regarding the renewal of insurance.
I'll make the motion to approve the health insurance renewal as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Arnella, to approve the health insurance renewal as presented. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Boywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, motion carried. I think a couple, okay. Item G1, please.
Item G1 is a communication submitted by the clerk announcing the opening of Senator Cervantes' office in Berwyn.
It'll be my motion to approve the street closure and city services requested for the grand opening of Senator Cervantes' office on April 17, 2025, from 5 to 6:30 p.m., and thank him for opening his office in Berwyn.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Leisure, to concur with City Clerk Paul and approve the submittal of Senator Cervantes' opening of his new office located at 6729 Stanley on April 17th between 5 and 6:30. Refer to the necessary city services. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Alderman Fate, at some point, we need to discuss with yourself and the police department. He needs to section off a couple of constituent parking spaces, so we have to find the best way to do that there, okay?
Yes, sir.
Item I1, please.
Item I1 is an ordinance submitted by Alderman Aaronella, and it is amending of Chapter 8230.02, and it reads, an ordinance amending Chapter 823.02D, conditions of license issuance of the codified ordinances of Berwyn for the city of Berwyn, county of Cook, state of Illinois.
I make a motion to adopt and amend Chapter 823.02 and authorize the corporate authorities to affix the necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Arnella, second by Carmichael, to adopt the ordinance amending Chapter 823.02, affix the necessary signatures, and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Boywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
Lavero. Sorry, Mayor.
That's okay. 8 ayes, motion carried. Item J1, please.
Item J1 is an ordinance submitted by Assistant Finance Director Daish, and it reads, ordinance for the abatement of taxes levied for general obligation bonds for the year 2024.
I'll make the motion to approve the attached ordinance, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Arnella, to approve the ordinance for the abatement of taxes levied, affix the necessary signatures, and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Boywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8
Eight
ayes,
ayes.
motion carried. Item J2, please.
Item J2 is a resolution submitted by CDBG Director Mendocino. A resolution approving the City of Berwyn's amended action plan for program year 2024 for Community Development Block Grant CDBG funds and for authorization to submit same to the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD.
It'll be my motion to adopt the resolution approving the City of Berwyn's amended action plan for program year 2024 for the Community Development Block Grant Funds and authorize to submit the same to the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development and have the corporate authorities fix the necessary signatures and place on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Fate, who seconded? Lennon? Fate, Leisure? Seconded by Leisure to adopt the resolution approving the amended CDBG action plan, affix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Ruiz.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes.
Motion carried. The consent agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, second by Aaronella to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings. Alderman Lennon.
Call it a chair.
Alderman Roywood.
Call the chair.
Alderman Leisure.
Call of the chair.
Alderman Fate.
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Pabon.
Call the chair.
Alderman Ruiz. Alderman Aaronella.
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned by Carmichael, seconded by Aaronella. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
With mom and dad? Thank you, thank you. Hold this forever. Oh. That's where I went to Grace. We have girls. We have girls, a girls group yet, but it dissolved.
The one girl was the first at St. Leonard's Street, so I think that's great.
Yep.
It's fantastic.